welcome back to the late night news. Now, a key witness in the Sohrabuddin fake encounter case, Sylvester Daniel, has escaped from the custody of the Gujarat police near Udaipur in Rajasthan. The Sylvester, an accomplice of Sohrabuddin Sheikh, was lodged at the Vadodara jail and was taken by a Gujarat police team to Udaipur for a court appearance. But on their return journey, Sylvester managed to get away while the police were taking a break for a snack. Now, Sylvester is believed to be holding some crucial leads in connection with the Sohrabuddin fake encounter of November 26, 2005 and the subsequent murder of his wife, Kausar B. Well, as the centre grapples with the Telangana crisis, Andhra Pradesh Governor E.S.L. Narasimhan today met with the Prime Minister Manmohan Singh and is understood to have briefed him about the situation in the agitation-hit region. The Chief Minister N. Kiran Kumar Reddy and Deputy Chief Minister Damodar Raja Narasimha were also in Delhi for consultations with Pranab Mukherjee, A.K. Anthony, Ghulam Nabi Azad and Chidambaram. Now, the Chief Minister is expected to meet with the Prime Minister later. However, in the meanwhile, Congress MPs from Telangana also had a meeting and threatened to join the agitation and go on an indefinite fast. Now, their parts of the state have been crippled by an indefinite fast that has struck the entire state for over a month, disrupting road and railway transport, electricity supply. Even offices have been hit by the agitation. But the Congress has ruled out the President's rule in Andhra Pradesh.
He said that it will create more problems if you give Telangana. What does it mean?
Who said it?
You said it.
I have never said it.
NDTV interview.
I have never said it.
Sir, what is your intention, sir?
No, we are discussing, that's all. We are discussing, and please don't quote me.
Sir.
We are discussing the issues, relevant issues. That's all. Further discussion will take place.
Well, but speaking to NDTV's Srinivasan Jain earlier in the week, Pranab Mukherjee had said that the issue of Telangana has not been resolved for many decades and in the long run it would create problems.
Larger context, if you look at, many more problems in future will come because formation of the Indian state, there was no pattern.
Well, on to the other main news from the country. The man in the center of the controversy involving the custodial death of his party worker Omar Abdullah, in an interview to NDTV's Barka Dat, had said that the complaint about bribes was made to him 2 months ago. But since he is human, he forgot to act on it immediately.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the specific charges that have come from Muhammad Yusuf's family. You heard Yusuf's son today making the point that that he was told by the Inspector General Crime that when his father was in your house, he was feeling sick, he was feeling unwell, and when he left your residence, he actually vomited blood. This is something that's been said by Salam Reishi as well. He actually vomited blood in the jeep, thereby trying to suggest that whatever happened at your residence. How do you respond to what Yusuf's son today is saying? His son is also saying that his father was tortured, that there were signs of physical assault on his face, and he claims that this is what the IG Crime has told the family.
Look, the IG Crime has given his own clarification today. Why don't you take the IG Crime at his word if you're so willing to take Yusuf's son at his word? How come you have different standards for one person and different for another? The IG Crime can say nothing true and Yusuf's son can utter no lies? Is that what we're trying to suggest here? If you can take if you can take Yusuf's son's allegations at face value, then I suggest you give the same space to IG Crime and take his rebuttal at face value as well. And as far as allegations of torture are concerned,
sorry, go ahead.
Let me finish, Barka. Again, let's take the DG Police and other authorities at face value. They have shared with you the findings of the preliminary post-mortem, in which absolutely no signs of physical violence whatsoever have been found. I mean, you can allege torture, and if there had been any signs of violence that had come through in the preliminary post-mortem, of course, then we would have had something serious to worry about. But why is it that categorical scientific evidence is so easily discarded by you, and yet you're quite happy to repeat allegations that have no substance? I mean, let's back up the allegations with proof. If you can prove that there were signs of torture. Okay, you mentioned that the fellow vomited blood. Where in the medical admittance in the hospital was that found? In the post-mortem, where is the sign of any sort of physical trauma and blood vomiting? If I vomit blood, will you not see signs of it on my clothes? His clothes are there. Show me signs of blood. Subject his clothes to forensic test. There are any number of chemicals that can show up blood. Show me where is the blood on those clothes if he vomited. There would be specks of blood on his clothes if he vomited blood. Let's not talk in the air. Let's actually prove these allegations. And we have nothing to hide. I keep coming back to that point. I know you people believe that I'm trying to hide behind a judicial inquiry, but let the judicial inquiry establish if he vomited blood, the evidence will show he vomited blood.
Well, meanwhile, the opposition in Jammu and Kashmir, the PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti, has denied Umar Abdullah's allegations that her party tried to influence the key witness Salam Rishi, who said he saw the victim Yusuf was unwell when he was coming out of the chief minister's house.
He says that Salam Rishi, the eyewitness in this case, has links to your party, the PDP. How would you counter that?
Well, I have been listening to him. It's one lie after another. First of all, Umar Abdullah says Haji was an ordinary worker. If he had been an ordinary national conference worker, how many national conference workers or even for that matter ministers get to fly with Umar Abdullah in his government chopper? How many of them get a chance to share dice with Rahul Gandhi, courtesy to Umar Abdullah? So it's all pack of lies. As far as Salam Rishi is concerned, Salam Rishi has not said anything new. He has corroborated everything that Umar Abdullah said to Indian Express in his interview. He has corroborated everything that IG
but he says he's linked. Umar says that Salam Rishi is linked to your party. He's got this from 3 sources. Is he a PDP man?
Well, he may have Salam Rishi may have the same links that Sanjeev Bhatt has with the opposition party Congress in Gujarat. When he feared for his life, when anybody feels threatened for life, he may try to contact us, though till now he has not contacted me. But if tomorrow Salam Rishi wants to contact me to safeguard his life, I will definitely like to talk to him.
Well, shifting gears on the bulletin, here's a really shocking story. A 3-day-old baby girl in Madhya Pradesh's Burnapur was buried alive but was saved by a farmer who heard her cries. Now, ironically, this incident took place a day after the Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh had announced the Beti Bachao Abhiyan, or the Save Your Girl Child initiative in the state.
Just 3 days old, and she's lucky to be still alive. 2 days ago, she was buried alive in a field in Burhanpur district of Madhya Pradesh. But a farmer heard her cries and called the police, who rescued the child and took her to hospital.
तो संतोष इधर से था, मैं नीचे था, उसको दिखी रोने का आवाज आया, फिर हम गए वहाँ पे तो देखा थी बच्ची बड़ी थी। वो तंदुरुस्त है, उसकी सब टेट ग्लो वगैरह लगाया, एक्सरे वगैरह सब कराए हैं इधर।
Police have lodged an FIR against unnamed persons and are trying to locate the girl's parents. The incident comes as a shocker in a state that has a sex ratio of just 919 females per 1,000 males. And it comes a day after the Chief Minister launched a drive to change the skewed sex ratio. But shocking incidents like this should serve as a wake-up call for the government to spread more awareness and impose stricter rules to protect the girl child. In Burhanpur with Sameer Khan and Siddharth Anjan Das, in New Delhi, Shilpa Dhamija for NDTV.
Well, just an utter shock to even hear something of that sort. But well, moving on now, in a move that can turn into a controversy, the Goa Assembly Speaker has reconstituted the Public Accounts Committee and dropped the leader of the opposition, Manohar Parrikar, as its head. Now, it's Parrikar's report that has indicted the Chief Minister Digambar Kamath for rampant illegal mining in the state. BJP MLA from South Goa, Vijay Paikot, has been appointed as the new chairman of the PAC, and he is considered as a close aide of the Chief Minister. Now, though the term of the PAC was over and the Speaker has not done anything wrong by reconstituting the panel, the haste with which it has been done may raise many an eyebrow. Now, Parrikar says that the opposition wasn't consulted on this move.
I think it's my duty to scrutinize the report, see it, and if it is not proper.
Just hours after Goa Speaker Pratap Singh Rane decided not to table the Public Accounts Committee report on illegal mining, he has reshuffled the committee itself, dropping its chairman and leader of opposition, Manohar Parrikar.
The opposition says it was not consulted for the reconstitution of the Public Accounts Committee, but technically speaking, the term of the PAC was over, which means the Speaker has gone by the rules. But given the haste in which it was done, has raised many eyebrows.
Probably Rane could not sustain a single minute more of me as a PAC chairman. He could have waited for a couple of days the intention appears to be to block any further work of PSA because...
Replacing Parrikar as PAC head is BJP MLA Vijay Pai Khote from South Goa. Sources say Khote shares a very good rapport with Goa Chief Minister Digambar Kamath. And in the forthcoming elections, Khote may also lose his seat as his constituency will be merged with the fellow BJP MLAs. Khote told NDTV he is yet to receive any official communication of his appointment and that allegations of him being close to the Congress are mere speculation. But in Goa's constantly changing political equations where friends and enemies often switch sides, not many are buying his explanation.
Well, on that note, we'll take a quick break here on the Late Night News. But on the other side, he might be bald, but Homer Simpson has got a long life. All the Springfield details when we come back on the other side of the break. Stay with us.